Hello, welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic. I've postponed my puzzle by another day, so I'm very sorry to the constructor for the puzzle that will now appear tomorrow. But it's Marty Sears' birthday, and Olimar has just sent us this. I think Simon's already commemorated the birthday, but Olimar has sent us Augen auf beim Rattenkauf, which I think, without the second T, is probably... So I whacked it into Google Translate and it said, keep your eyes open when paying by installments. So I presume it's a warning to consumers in Germany. and we'll see how we get on in the installments of solving this puzzle. Look at the wonderful stuff Ollie has done on the left by spelling Marty in different colours with a Dutch whisper line, a German whisper line, a Renban with the R, a thermo with the T. Just note that he's done Renban with an R and thermo with a T. Then a parity line with a Y, and that's a little rat with an I down in the corner to commemorate the Rat Run series of puzzles. I mean, it's glorious stuff by Olimar, as always, and got to give it a go just to see how this goes. So no apologies for bumping a couple of puzzles in the schedule. And I'm going to have a go at this. Now, of course, there is... Well, as I record this, I don't know what happened in the premiere that we showed today. But I will be joining in with that after I've recorded this. So you can watch that and see. You can, first of all, set yourself up by watching some of our third video stream of the blueprints. Or was it fourth? It could have been fourth, the latest one. Which is in the live section, and but you may want to jump some in the last hour when we got stuck in the boiler room. Anyway, that's going to be on the channel. Loads of stuff going on as always, and the big news is that tomorrow on Patreon we've got the Itrio's Yin Yang Journey puzzle hunt. So that's coming out on Patreon. There's other stuff on Patreon like Crosswords and Connections videos. There's all of our apps which feature all of these lines and more, and thermos and Kropki, what's the word I'm looking for? Domino Sudoku is the one that has the Kropki dots, and Fog of War. So those are the things that need to be advertised along with our merch and SVEN'S SUDOKU PAD. But this is the puzzle that needs to be done. It's the first link under the video, and the rules I will go through now. Normal Sudoku rules apply. 1 to 9 in every row, every column, and every 3x3 box. Along an orange line, adjacent digits differ by at least 4. Along a green line, adjacent digits differ by at least 5. A purple line contains a set of distinct consecutive digits in any order. So that could be the numbers 1 to 6 or the numbers 3 to 8, for instance, in some order. Digits increase on a thermo from the bulb, so that will be smaller than that, and they will increase as we go down here as well. Adjacent digits on a red line have a different parity, that's being odd or even, and black dots indicate digits with a 1 to 2 ratio, one is double the other. White dots indicate digits with a difference of 1, so they are consecutive. Those are the rules. Give it a try. Olimar's always fun. I'm going to start now. Let's get cracking. Right, my eyes were suddenly, at the very last moment of going through those rules, drawn away from all the lines on the left and all this black dot cluster on the right, on the left as well, and also these whites to this little area and these two cells. Now, when you have 3 digits connected by black dots that all see each other, there's only 2 possible sequences: 1, 2, 4 and 2, 4, 8. So these digits in the corners are a 2, 4 pair, and 1 and 8 in the final column must now be sitting in those cells. In fact, up here I presume we can rule out 2, 4, 8. Maybe the simplest consideration is we're going to have to put at least 2 even digits in this string of 5 consecutive digits that we have here. So this is the 1, 2, 4 version. These digits are now 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3 is hidden there. 7 is in the middle. and we can put in the pairs of 6, 8 and 5, 9. This is either 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 starting at the top and turning right, or 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 starting in the east and turning north. Right, 8 and 4 and 2 are all done. Now, 2 is on this Renban. The thing I'm going to observe about that is there must be a 4 on the Renban. It's either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the only place for 4 is there. 3 and 5 must also be on the Renban. One of them is in that cell. Now, what do we do next? I was quite intrigued going through the rules to see this area of all black dot digits. They have to be selected from 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8 black dot digits. So these remaining cells are from 5, well, they include in both columns the 3 digits 5, 7 and 9. That means these two, yeah, okay, only one of those can be 5, 7 or 9 because you couldn't, oh, you can actually, oh, bother, you can connect 5 and 9 on an orange line. Oh, I was thinking of it, as I so often do, as a green line. Right, things have slowed down. That's not surprising. The Renban here must contain 4, 5 and 6. That's not... Well, okay, that's not uninteresting, given that they all see this digit. All of the cells on this Renban see that cell. And since 4, 5 and 6 are on the Renban, this can't be 4, 5 or 6. It can't be 7, 8 or 9 because it's got 3 digits higher than itself in box 4. So that is 1, 2 or 3. And now whatever digit it is can't be on the Renban. And the Renban therefore now has a 7 on it. All the cells on the Renban see this cell as well. I hadn't considered that. And what do we know is on the Renban at the moment? We know 4, 5, 6 and 7 are on the Renban. So this one can't be 4, 5, 6 or 7. I'm going to pencil mark it as 2, 3 or 8. I mean, this does feel a bit weird. What is interesting as well, both of these are black dot digits. Now, they're not sitting on a black dot, but they're possible black dot digits, and all these are too. So again, 5, 7 and 9 are getting a bit confined in this box, and now it's within these 4 cells. Five can never be on a German whisper, and that must alternate between high, low, high, low. I don't quite see how we move on. I think we're not far away from a huge breakthrough actually, but I haven't got it yet. So let's think about this Renban again. We've established that it's got 4, 5, 6, 7 on, and 2 other digits. I don't know quite what to make of that. These two are from the same polarity. So because this green line alternates in polarity, meaning higher than 5 or lower than 5. That's what I'm using polarity to mean. These 3 will be of one polarity, and these two, oh, these 2 will be of another. Now, can they be high? This would have to be 5, 6, 7, and then that would be 8 and 9. 8 would very specifically be the black dot digit. If these 2 are high, they have to be 9 and then 8. Otherwise, they're low. Now, if they're low, what does that imply or entail? That implies or entails that these two are high. And this then would have to be 8 or 6 because it's on a black dot. If that was 6, this would have to be 1. I mean, there's consequences for everything. Oh, I don't quite see what to do. We do now know, and I haven't mentioned this, that 1 is not on this Renban, because whatever digit this is not on the Renban. And if it was 3 or 2, that would keep 1 off it as well. So 1 is not on the Renban. So 1 in box 4 is in one of those positions. Not that one, obviously. We've pencil marked it differently. Yeah, I'm not quite getting at the right deduction here. I was going to fill in, I mean, I suppose let's put in 1, 2, 3, 4 as the alternatives. If they were high, that was 9 and 8. Now, these being the same polarity on green is actually very interesting for orange. It's going to tell us something about 5. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, the reason we don't have the same rules on Dutch whisper as German whisper, I mean, it's obviously the difference is 4 rather than at least 4 rather than at least 5. And the way that that works is that you can't assume polarity swaps with every move along a Dutch whisper line, because it could change. If you had the digit 5 on the line between a 1 and a 9, that would create a polarity shift. Now, this M cannot, has to or cannot have a polarity shift. There is, actually, I'm miscounting. This is a 1, 2, 3, no, it's a 7-cell line. So those two are the same as those two, polarity-wise. And there is no shift because they have to be the same because of the green line in terms of polarity. And that means there is no shift all the way along the orange line. And that means in turn that 5 doesn't appear on this orange line. We know it can't appear in these ends. So the 5 on the line is in one of those cells. These 4 pink cells are all the same polarity. These 3 other cells, which alternate along this line, they're the 2nd, 4th and 6th positions along the line. They're all the same polarity. They don't include 5, so they're all high or all low. But look, over there are 3, 1 looking at them. So they cannot be low because there aren't enough such digits. So they're high. I'm going to make them orange, say they're from 6, 7, 8, 9. We know they don't include a 5. These pinks I'm going to make blue. They are definitely low. Now that's a bit of a pity because 9 and 8 were entirely forced if these two were high. But I think we're going to get a lot more action. In this row, we've got a 2, 4 pair. So this must be a 1, 3 pair. Now this has to be a 2, 4 pair. And this digit on the green line is touching a 4 in some form. So that's a 9. One of these two is an 8 because one of these two is a 4. And if a 4 is not touching a 9 on an orange line, it's touching an 8. So one of those two is an 8. And now we know this digit is a 6 and we can complete box 3. Now, the remaining digits on this line are from 5, 6, 7, 8. That one's the 5, which I know because 5 is there looking at this cell. This is 6, 7, not 8, 6 or 7. And the only digit we've placed on the Renban is a 5. But hang on, these are definitely high now. And one of them, on a green line, one of them is 9. They're from 7, 8, 9 because they're touching 2 and 4, and one of them is definitely 9. This digit on the black dot has to be 8. 7, 9 can't be on a black dot. That's on a black dot with 4. This digit now is a 2 because of the green line connection. That's it. This can't be a 4, so it's a 1. I think we're making some good progress. 4 is touching 9 on the line. This Renban now has 5, 8, 9 on. The other digits on it are known. They are 4, 6, 7. 4 can't go there or there, so it has to go here. These are a 6, 7 pair. This is 8 or 2, and I don't know which. That's a 3, 6 pair. Let's just tidy up some Sudoku. 6 sitting there. Actually, that sorted this into a 7, 8 pair. Well, 4 has to be touching 8. And 3, oh, it could touch either 7 or 8. That's become a 6. This is a 7. This is a 6. This is flowing now. That has become 2 or 3. So on the thermo, I can't even remember the names for all the constraints. We've got 1 or 2 there, 2 or 3 here. Now, we have to put a 5 in this box in one of those cells. Just removing the 1 pencil marks. One of these is a 5. It's not the one on the black dot, so it's the other one. And that has a specific parity. That is odd. That means these 2 cells will be odd. That is 1 or 3. This is even because of the parity alternation on this Y. It is 4 or 8. It can't be 2 because of the thermo. And this is odd, and it sees 9, 5, 7, so that's 1 or 3. Now, 1 or 3 on the black dot makes this 2 or 6. This one, we've got a 1, 3 pair in the column, so that has to be 6 now. And that's got a black dot partner of 3. Where does 3 go in box? Oh, that becomes a 5 just because of that 3. 3 in box 9 is on the Renban. Did I say there had to be a 6 on this Renban? No. But we are selecting from 1, 3 and 6. So these 2 digits, which can't be 2, 4 and 5, which are already on the Renban, and can't be 6, they must be a 1, 3 pair. No, hang on, I've miscounted this Renban. It's 6 cells. I'm going to go all the way back and see if that miscounting led me to do anything. No, I claimed I had to put a 4 on the Renban. That's all I did. It's okay. It's all I did. All I did was put a 4 on the Renban and make that 3 or 5. It was still true, even though this was 6 cells and not the 5 I originally counted, that it had to have a 4 on, and there was only one position. It was still true that that was 3 or 5. I haven't done anything wrong. But I was about to do something wrong now, because I was about to say that the remaining digits are either 1, 3 or 3, 6, but there are 3 of them. So they include a 3. They must include a 6, in fact. That's the lesson, and that 6 is there. These 2 are either 3, 1 or 3, 7. Well, they can't be 3, 7, so they are 3, 1. Okay, the 5 there is looking at this. 5, that is a naked 9. It sees 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 in the box, 5, 6, 7 in the column. These are 2, 4, 8. I can actually fill those in. 8 on the white dot needs 7 or 9 as its companion. 6 in box 9 is done. That's a 5, 7 pair. I'm a bit surprised those black dots didn't all resolve instantly. Okay, let's have a look down this column now. We've got a 1, 2, 3 triple. That has to be 8, therefore, and this is 4. 4, 6, 5, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 7 to place in box 7. That one can't be 3 or 7. These are from 1, 2, 8 and include, that 8 is looking across here. So 2, 6, 3 on the black dot. That's going to resolve all the digits on all the letters of Marty. They're all done now. That's not a 2. Excellent. Well, all the black dot digits resolved. That's become a 5 now. 7, 8, 9. Neither of those can be 8. In fact, that's 7. That must be 9. 8 goes at the top of the row, column. 4 is looked at. 6 is looked at. These are 1, 2, 8. Don't know how to do them yet. That's a 1. That's a 3. Let's get rid of these colours. Oh, that's a 3 in the corner. That's 3 in the spot. Light. Losing its religion. That 3 is looking at this cell. Oh, I'm still in colour mode. 1, 3. That must be a 2. It's a naked digit. 7, 1, 2. These are 1 and 8, and I don't know the order. This white dot must resolve any remaining ambiguities, I think. 5, 2, 3, 6, 4. That's a naked 7. 9 there. We've got 3, 5, 7 to fill in the central column. That one must be 3. That one must be 7. That's 5. 7 and 9. It's brilliant. It's coming out. We're going to get this done. Let's finish box 6. That's 6. That's 5. That's 1. 8 and 9 fixes 8 and 1. We get 1 and a 3 in the spotlight to finish. Augenauf beim Rattenkauf completed. Not too hard, but good fun. Nice work, Olimar. I love the arrangement of Marty, and there was some very interesting. I mean, I thought the really interesting point about the puzzle was how those two greens being the same told us quite a lot about the orange line. Took me a few minutes to notice that. But it was there, it was available, and it was clever. And that is always the point. Do leave a comment congratulating Marty on his birthday, or more pertinently, congratulating Olimar on this construction. I mean, I think it's really well done, if I may say so. And very entertaining to solve. And not difficult, nice and approachable, which is what we like to see. Thanks for watching on the channel, and we will see you soon. I expect we'll be going back to, well, I don't know. I was going to say we'll go back to blueprints at some point. Maybe Simon finished the whole game. I don't know, but see you soon. Bye for now.